Millions of years ago, across dense forests, vast grasslands, and winding rivers, the life of prehistoric humans was full of constant challenges. Giant creatures moved through the wilderness. Predators waited in the shadows. And danger was everywhere. In the middle of this untamed world, a towering figure appeared, King Kong. Massive and powerful, yet carrying a protective instinct toward the weaker creatures around him. Prehistoric elephants, giant deer, and wild boars panicked and fled.
Each heartbeat
but Kong guided
him
them and shielded
that
them from
survival
lurking
is a
threats.
delicate dance
Humans
of
watched
courage
closely and learned from
awareness.
every movement. A young man,
The elders
his body
watched
covered with
closely,
scratches and mud,
understanding that
holding a
bravery
crude axe in
and
his
wisdom
hand,
are
moved
inseparable.
cautiously across slippery ground, through thick mud, climbing
Even
rocks and pulling
experienced
himself up
hunters
with
feel
vines.
awe and
A young
reverence
woman
for the
followed
strength
closely
that
behind,
saves the innocent.
light on her feet and holding a spear, observing and learning how to react, coordinate, and remain aware of her surroundings. The hunter-leader commanded the group from a higher
As the
position,
sun descends,
reminding
the
everyone that
jungle
strength
breathes
must
a
always be
moment of
paired with
relief
wisdom.
under
Elders
Kong's
walked
watchful
slowly
eyes.
behind, watching the environment and passing
She
knowledge
watches
to the younger
every
generation, warning them
learning
about hidden
courage
dangers.
and strategy
Every
from
step,
the jungle's
every gesture was
fiercest
a lesson
guardian.
in survival. Deep in the jungle,
Every
small
cautious
predators
step
watched from the shadows,
teaches the rhythm
and the
of
distant
survival
roar of a
in the
dinosaur echoed through the
unpredictable
trees. Kong stood firm,
Through the
muscles
mist,
shifting with
the
every
guardian
movement,
ensures
protecting
even the
vulnerable
smallest
animals while
creatures
creating a
find
safe path for the
refuge from
humans.
danger.
The young man and young
She
woman moved
observes the
skillfully,
guardian's actions,
hiding when necessary,
learning the language
avoiding
of
sounds,
courage and
tracking
strategy.
prey, and reacting quickly. The scenes showed
He
realistic
navigates the wild
coordination
with
between
agility,
Kong's raw strength
learning
and the
that every
intelligence
step
and
may
agility of
mean
human
survival
beings.
or peril.
When Kong led the animals across rivers and dangerous muddy ground, the humans continued to learn how to move safely. The young man ran swiftly, climbed rocks, gripped vines
Each
tightly,
step across
while
the
the young
forest
woman
floor
observed
is
prey
measured,
and prepared to respond
guided
to
by
threats.
experience and
The elders
instinct.
moved carefully, scanning the area, sharing
Each step
survival
across the
knowledge built
forest
over
floor is
generations.
measured,
Every step
guided by
required assessing
experience
risks and
and
adapting
instinct.
to the wild,
Together they
highlighting the
hunt with
remarkable resilience
coordination,
of prehistoric
learning
humans.
teamwork forged
Soon,
in the
humans
wild.
began hunting to survive. They used primitive traps, pulled ropes, worked as a team, and studied the movement of prey. The young man approached silently, striking at the right moment, while the young woman pulled the trap ropes with precision. The hunter-leader instructed the group step by step, and Kong remained in the background, guarding and observing. The use of crude tools, the strategy of hunting, and the teamwork were portrayed realistically,
With sheer
emphasizing
strength,
calculation,
Kong
observation,
shields
and
the
instinct
innocent from
required for
imminent
survival in the
danger.
wilderness. The following scenes focused even more on
With
movement,
sheer
running,
strength,
climbing,
Kong
gripping
shields
vines,
the innocent
pulling
from
traps,
imminent
and hunting.
danger.
The young man and young woman moved with increasing
the
skill,
watchers, the
learning from
humans
experience
learn
and
the
gaining
dance of
confidence.
survival
The
and
hunter-leader
courage.
guided the group. The elders offered wisdom, ensuring
Among
everyone
the
traveled
watchers,
safely.
the
Wide
humans
aerial
learn
shots
the
and close
dance of
flycam
survival
angles
and
highlighted the
courage.
interaction between humans, animals, and
The
the
young
wild
huntress
environment,
watches,
allowing the
learning
audience
to
to feel
read
the
the
rhythm of
jungle's
prehistoric
deadly
survival.
signals.
King Kong appeared as the ultimate guardian,
In this
always
struggle,
watching over the group,
strength meets
protecting the
ferocity,
smaller creatures
and
and
only
humans.
one will
He moved with
dominate the
purpose,
heart of the
observed
forest.
dangers, and intervened when necessary
Even
to
the young
ensure no one was
warriors
harmed.
witnessed the power
Humans
of
learned how to
survival
coordinate with
up
Kong's
close.
immense power, using the environment intelligently, avoiding threats,
Even
refining
seasoned
hunting
hunters
techniques,
marvel
and
at the
improving their
courage and
movement
might
through
of the
nature.
jungle's guardian.
Finally, when the group of humans and the animals reached
She
safety,
watches every
Kong
movement,
stood on the riverbank,
learning
water
courage
glistening on
and
his fur,
strategy from the
muscles
jungle's
defined,
fiercest
his
guardian.
breath forming mist in the cool air.
Every glance
The
and
voiceover
step
delivers the
teaches
conclusion.
the ways
In
of
this
the wild
prehistoric world,
and the guardians who
survival
protect it.
depended on observation, cooperation,
The
and
elders
skill.
watch
Every
closely,
step and every action
understanding that
determined life or
bravery
death.
and wisdom
Humans
are
learned,
inseparable.
adapted, and lived in harmony with nature. They worked
The
together,
jungle
hunted,
breathes a
moved through the
moment of
wilderness,
peace
learned from experience,
watchful
and passed
eyes of
knowledge to
its
the next
protector.
generation.
The
Strength,
elders study
intelligence,
every move,
and courage blended
learning that
together,
leadership
creating a
demands both
powerful and
courage
authentic
and
journey of
foresight.
survival in a harsh yet extraordinary world.
Through the